Greetings to everyone present here. My name is Suryaaditya Nitin Pandit. I am from India, age 12, studying in grade 7 at Pawar Public School, Nanded City, Pune. I have completed the basic course of App Inventor in India First Robotics. My hobbies are playing football and coding. I'm passionate in learning app development, especially Android development. I have won many medals in SOF Olympiads. I like to work and study in areas of artificial intelligence as I think it will help us to do our work more efficiently and quickly. I have completed the basic course of App Inventor in India First Robotics. Some of the apps which I have made using App Inventor are calculator, unit converter, tic-tac-toe, speech-to-text, and text-to-speech. Last year, I had participated in inter-school competition for coding in Scratch. I have made a game and won third prize in that competition. This year, I made a game in Scratch to show how our doctors and health workers are fighting against coronavirus and protecting us. Before explaining the functioning of my app, I would like to tell you why I made this app. Due to this COVID-19 pandemic, many people have lost their jobs and suffer financial losses. Uneducated and poor people are suffering the most. So, I have developed this app which will be helpful to those who are in search of employment. The key features of my app are: this app is developed especially for domestic workers who are living in areas nearby Nanded city. Here, domestic services are provided by ladies who are mostly from lower income group and do not know how to get a job and where to search for it. This app will provide them details of their prospective employer so that they can communicate with them. Also, the people who are in search of such domestic workers will get their name and contact number so that they can contact them. This will bridge the communication gap between the employers and domestic workers, and thus the employment will increase. Technical details of my app are: this app is created in App Inventor. I have made 9 screens in this app. These are the codes for few of the screens. Now I will show you how I handle database. I have used Google Sheets to as database. When the user, for example, employer, enters his details, the data gets saved in the respective sheet. Then the domestic worker can see these details. This app is available free of charge at Google Play Store. Now I would like to show you how my app works. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Suryaaditya.
Sir, can you hear me properly?
Yes, I can hear you properly. I guess everyone can hear you properly. You continue.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
When we open the app, the first screen we see is privacy policy and terms of use. If we click on disagree button, sir, just a second.
Yeah, sure.
When we open the application, the first screen we see is privacy policy and terms of use. If we click on this agree button, the application will close. If we click on agree button, we will be directed to the home screen. On the home screen, there are 4 buttons: help, domestic worker, employer, and exit. If we click on help button, we will be directed to a screen which explains every procedure and function and component of this app in detail. Now there will be 2 types of user using our app. That is domestic worker and employer. Now if we click on employer button, we will be directed to a screen, to registration form for employer. Here we have to fill the fields like name, mobile number, society in which we live, the service we want, etc. Here we have to fill our detail, name. Then we have to type our mobile number, which should be a 10-digit mobile number. Then we have to select the society in which we live. This is because the domestic workers here provide service in one society only. Some examples are Mangal Bhairav, Lalit, Sarang, etc. Then we have to select the type of service we want, that is cooking, cleaning, or both, from the drop-down list. Then we have to select the time slot in which we want the service. These time slots are available from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Then if we click on next button, our data will be saved and we will be directed to details of domestic worker screen. Here the details will be in format of name, mobile number, time slot and service. Here we can sort the list by typing the type of service we want, and therefore the list will be sorted. Then if we are already registered, we should click on already registered button. If we click on already registered, we don't need to fill the whole registration form again, and we will be directed to details of the employer screen. This list is also sortable. Then after our work is done, we can click on remove me button. If we click on remove me button, we will be directed to a screen named remove my name from respective list. Here we can first select our number and then click on remove, or we can type our number like this and then click on it and then click remove. In this way, our data will be permanently removed. Then if we want to close the application, we should click on exit button and the application will close. This app works same for domestic workers and employers. Employers have to give their details like name, mobile number and other details, and domestic workers can see them and also call them and get the job. And domestic workers have to give their details like name, mobile number, etc. and they can also contact them. In this way, the app bridges the communication gap between the domestic workers and employers, and thus the employment will increase. Thank you.
Yes, Suryaaditya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was a very nice presentation from you. So yes, ma'am, if you want, you can ask him any questions you want.
Yeah, there are so many questions fall off my head when seeing your app, and I find out that because we have to work inside, and maybe in the coming year, and we still have to work inside in our own home.
Yes.
And I wonder if I work in a small company, can I just like in the company there are 20 or 30 people, can we use your app?
Um, Ma'am, probably not.
So
So
then your app.
actually, Suryaditya ma'am is asking if if she opens a small company, and in that company only 20 to 30 workers are there. So can
Yes,
she
sir.
use that app for that application?
No, sir. I made it for personal use, like for a family of 4 to 5 people, and not for
Okay,
a small company or
okay,
any type
okay,
of company.
okay,
So
okay.
you, so it is designed for a bigger company, right?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it is designed for small families.
For small families,
Family.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I find that you designed many functions, and these functions can see the workers and the information, and that could also be very useful for companies, right? If I'm a
Yes, ma'am.
manager, I also need this information, and I know how to contact them directly because they're not working just beside me; they're in their homes.
So
Yes,
Suryaditya,
ma'am.
what ma'am means to say is your app can be used by smaller and larger companies also for bigger
Yes.
applications. So that's
Yes.
a nice compliment for you, I guess.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
ma'am.
yes.
Yeah,
So
well done, very good. And do you have any plans to improve your application?
Ma'am, I think if I have published this app on Google Play, so ma'am, if I get any performance issues or any other issues or bugs, then I will fix it.
okay,
And
okay,
ma'am, also I will make it more functional, like
okay.
for bigger companies.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
so except fixing bugs, and I think your ideas is quite good and your application is quite useful. Maybe you can improve that
Thank
and
you.
try to make it help more people. Just like me, for example, I'm looking forward to be helped by your application.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh,
uh,
so thank you and keep improving.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am.
So these are my questions. And because I have so many questions, I even could not pick one to ask as so many. And I just wonder if Adinath, you have any questions to ask uh, our inventor?
Okay. Okay. Arya, sorry, Suryaditya, in the beginning of your presentation, you said that you have built some apps on your own. Can you show them?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Sir, just a second.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Uh, mm, uh, mm, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, Suryaditya, you can continue.
Yes, sir. So just a second. It is loading.
Yeah, yeah. Before showing the app, just give the overview about the app, and then you can tell the things that you have done in your app. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you hear me properly?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you properly. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, so I have made a calculator.
Okay.
So like this, so it
Oh,
is a basic calculator.
okay.
Here you can perform functions like multiplication with integers, division with integers, and we can also find out the percentage
Okay.
of sort of only integers, not
Okay.
rational numbers.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Any
And
other app?
yes, sir. Sir, I have made a unit converter. Sir, I have also made a tic-tac-toe simulator.
Okay.
So, uh, this is a two-player game.
Okay.
In this, sir, now it is only looking like text for button one, two, sir. But I have coded it like this. So, sir, on mobile it will means it will look good.
Okay.
And sir, here, means, sir, you know tic-tac-toe.
Okay. Are the buttons used to give the X and O's?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Here,
when I will click on a button, where it will either get X or it will get O, like that.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. That's a really nice idea of yours, showing this game.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think we are done with Suryaditya's presentation. So, ma'am,
Yeah, very good and very nice. So well done and congratulations, you achieved this achievement.